what happens. We get in here late at night. It's been raining. Looks like we have over an inch in the rain gauge. I don't know if, looky there's Forrest comes walking up out of the woods to see me. I've got Chris put to bed. I come back out and there is Forrest. And there's some other little guys right there too. I know you can't see much out here. It's nighttime. But I'm gonna go over here and open up the feeder and get a little out and feed these little guys here. Hey, Forrest, buddy. What are you doing, pal? Hey, buddy. How's my big boy? Kind of wet. We don't want to spread it out too much. We'll just put it in a pile there for you. Yeah. Looky there. Looky there at Forrest. Oh, we got more deer coming. They're coming from all directions. Even here in the middle of the night. Y'all glad it quit raining? I wish it'd keep raining. I'm not ready for it to quit. 2, 4, 6. That's TC over there. There's my little baby girl that was sick. She's fine. I know that's got to be TC. He's just so huge. 2, 4, 6 deer out here. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my little baby girl right there. Yes, it is. I know y'all can't see very much out here because it's dark. That's TC, Thundercloud. That's Forrest right there. You can see his collar. What happens if you zoom a little with it this dark? Doesn't help much, does it? That's a good way to start this week's video. I've been gone about 12 days. 12 days. And I get home and put Chris to bed and come out here to unload the truck. I've got a whole truck full of, What's that on your side, huh? Like somebody shot you with an arrow. Surely not. If they shot you there, you wouldn't be here. I can tell you that for a fact. Anyway, everybody is looking really, really good. Yep, you're looking good. All right, guys, I'll see y'all in the morning. See you in the morning, Forrest. We'll get some carrots. We didn't get to pick up our order at Walmart. It was past 9 o'clock by the time we got there, and so gonna have to try to get it tomorrow. See you boys tomorrow, and girls. Good morning, guys and girls. We got back to the ranch late last night. There's the owl flying out of there, so that's a good sign. That means that the baby's still in there. If I'd have kept my big trap shut, we might have got a lot better shot of her. But there she is flying across the lake right over there. She'll go over there and watch me, but that means that we still have a baby owl. She's getting ready to land on that mountain over there. I don't know if you can see her. I'm not zooming. Because I'm interested in the little owlet. We're gonna ease in there and take a look at the owlet. I've only actually looked twice. The day I found the egg, and then twice since it's been born. The day I found the egg, and then we looked the next day to see if she had laid another egg, and she had not. She had a baby owl. And I've been gone 12 days, so this owl is like 13 or 14 days old. And obviously it's still there. The last time I was there, there was a bluegill in there. I see something brown on the back. I don't know if that white owl has turned brown. It's probably something she's got in there for it to eat. My guess is the owl is 2 or 3 times larger than it was when we left. They grow really, really fast. We're gonna find out if that guess is right or not. We're gonna ease in here and be very, very quiet and careful. All we want to do is get a little picture, because this is very rare. This might be a short-eared owl, what they call a short ear. We have split ear here. You can look, the baby is much, much larger. It may be a short-eared owl. Short-eared owls live in Canada, but they come to Oklahoma during the winter. Quite a few of them come to Oklahoma during the winter in order to have babies. And you see that owl is still, it's laying down asleep. And you can see that foot over there. That's something, no, that's a root there. The foot is gone that was on the outside. There's some meat in there. I don't know what that is. It looks like, I don't know what that meat is. I just don't know. But you see the baby owl is not, it's not 2 or 3 times bigger. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8 times bigger than it was. You can see the feathers in there from the coot or duck that they brought in there. That it looks like that's got hair on it, and it's real dark meat. That might have been another duck, or it might be something else. But you can see how much it's grown. That baby owl is always laid on its belly like that. I saw it feeding on a leg, but I never seen it up, with its head up. Now, we've watched them grow before in stumps here on the ranch. It's been a few years since we've seen one, probably. We haven't seen one since we built the lake back. So this is the first one since 2016. The lake we lost in 2015. So it has been several years. This is 22, so this is the first baby owl we found. And we don't check the stumps out, and we don't ever look at them unless we see an owl fly out. But that baby owl has grown immensely, and she brings a lot of food in there for that thing to eat. Okay, we're going to get out of here and leave it alone. We probably will not look at it anymore this week. We don't really want to mess with it too much. But I've seen them do this before, and it's just a magic deal. That owl may just simply be asleep. I don't know. But that owl will be setting up and looking, and when we come around, it starts snapping its beak like it wants something to eat, because when something gets in that stump, it usually brings food. Anyway, let's leave it alone. What a deal. That's a very rare thing for anybody to get to see. So it's almost magic. Mother Nature and God knows what they're doing. Well, you look at these two precious little babies right here. This was our sick girl right there. Look at her. She was up there really close. That other little girl is about the same size, really. Those are tiny, tiny little girls. They might have been from triplets, I don't know. That's all that's here right now is babies. There's another baby right down there. And I think that's a little baby buck down there. He's just laying there enjoying himself, didn't he? That's a little buck, yeah. We'll watch his nubbins turn into antlers of some kind. That's all that's up here right now is these three little guys. But those are tiny little does. They're just so precious. I like them. I like them. I don't mind them at all, being a little tiny. That's all that's here this evening is those three. And I know we got a little wind noise. I just pulled my phone out. You just have to put up with it sometime. Don't always have a microphone on. We've been fishing. Actually caught, me and Charlie Evans, 68 bass today. Pretty good day. Fixing to take my beautiful bride out for a 1-year anniversary. 1 year today, she had a stroke. All right, a little bit of the crew showed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit more of the crew showed up. Look at Forrest's nubbins. Will you take a look at Forrest's nubbins right there? They are beginning to grow. That's going to be fun to watch. That's what they are right now. And they're pretty impressive nubbins. That's TC right out there. Hadn't got close enough to see. I don't know if that's TC or not. Yeah, it's TC. But that's going to be pretty impressive. That's another little buck standing right there. You see his nubbins is starting a little bit. It looks like he's got something sticking out the side. Maybe it's just the sun hitting it. But anyway, it's going to be real interesting watching the antlers grow. You can see we got 10 deer out here right now. We got a little food left on the ground from where I fed those babies. Fed those babies just a little bit earlier. Still don't have a microphone on. Got a little wind blowing. Going to throw out a little food for them here. Get them all up here. That's going to be a pretty little buck there. He's not got a big body on him yet, but he's sure got some long legs, and he's got some, again, pretty impressive nubbins. Pretty impressive nubbins. I got to get me a scoop with a supply and quit using these coffee cans. Sure will make this make a little bit better. We have something to hold on to. Hold yours in your cup. We're gonna have to get some chemical on our deal out there. We go under there and they'll rub their backs on it and kill them. And they're hot. It's 91 degrees. It's 91 degrees here on April 5. See, his nubbins is looking pretty good too. His nubbins is looking pretty good. And all three of those are little bucks right there. There's 5 bucks right here. Counting Forrest, this is 5 bucks, TC. And you see Forrest's, TC's nubbins is starting to round off too. We're gonna watch this happen. It's gonna be on the Thursday night video. We'll have watching antlers grow. And of course Friday and Saturday will be the herd. And here comes another deer coming in from out there. that Jimmy has whispered up. It's a deer whisperer strikes again. Oh, it is so fantastic to get back to the ranch. I was gone 12 days. 12 days. Just Apache and all the cameras was what was left. No Jimmy, no Chris, but we're here now for lots of days. I see only one deer anywhere within sight. Look as far as you can see. Now I saw some out here earlier this morning, but one deer, that's it. I see one deer walking around out there. But let's talk a little bit, make a little noise, look around. See, as you look around, you see nothing out there. Nothing but just woods all the way around. Went fishing yesterday. Thank you, Lord. Went fishing yesterday, yes. Yes, so we're gonna come in here and make a little noise and see if we can't get a deer or two to come around. My tripod finally broke. That's right, I have a broken tripod. It now is a twin pod, I guess you'd say. So it's got two legs left is all. The other leg is totally destroyed. I guess maybe I can keep some parts off of it in case I break something else. But I did go out and buy a new tripod last night, and took Chris out to a great dinner, a celebration dinner. We'll kind of do a video and talk about that and show you just a little bit of how much fun we had. We had a great time. Didn't get back home till about midnight. You know, that's the way it turned out. It was kind of a catastrophe evening, but it was great. Oh, I see a deer out there. I see a deer out there just from talking. Just from talking, I see a deer out there. But really not much around this morning. There's another deer coming up. But pretty slim pickings out here this morning. Yeah, pretty slim pickings. Jimmy, how do you do a deer video without deer? I don't see anybody around. I do not see anybody around. Well, you can notice if you look, green in every direction, and that makes the deer, of course, have plenty to eat, and they're much less dependent upon coming up here and eating food, because the woods and the wild is becoming alive for them to be able to feed up and fatten up here in the springtime and summertime, and it's just beginning to get to be the right time for the deer. And I don't see hardly anybody's come around. I don't know what deer I'm seeing out there. I don't see TC, I don't see Forrest. So they're running around somewhere else. So that's about all we have out there. There's a couple right there. A couple of the babies right there. So I'm looking, it looks like maybe I found 4 deer and that's about it. Nobody is coming up here to the feed. Nobody is coming up here to the feed. Of course, now we fed them earlier this morning, right after daylight, and I didn't, because of my tripod situation, I did not shoot any video. And I thought, well, I'll go out there and whisper some up. Wrong, that's not working at all. I'm talking and nothing is happening. In fact, the deer that are out there, obviously they must have got full, and of course they're grazing on fresh grass. When Chris and I left the ranch yesterday evening, it wasn't dark yet, and we left, and there was just absolutely deer everywhere. I mean, they were just everywhere eating on that fresh grass. I saw a couple of situations where I actually saw several deer, 7 or 8 deer up there in the corner of the high fence, one pretty little green area. And I came back last night, we didn't get back till about midnight, and they were still there. Many of them were laying down, and that's up there, you know, a couple miles from the house here. But they were feasting on that new grass, and that's what they're doing. Everything's fresh coming up. Apache's got about 100 acres of food plot with Okmulgee Buckmaker seed. We put 2 pallets, which is we got about 100 acres planted probably, and it's all drills. And we got it right after a rain and right before a rain, so that Okmulgee River Buckmaker food plots should be really good this year, and they're going to really like that. One of the things that we have is a lot of deer. So even though we got a lot of acres and food plots, we have a lot of deer, and I see a deer laying down right up there. There's a deer laying down. You see now there's probably another one or 2 up there laying down that I can't see. I don't know if y'all see that one, but there's one laying down right there. So I zoom in, I'll try to keep it about in the center. There's one laying down right there. That might be Forrest, I can't really tell for sure. I need to buy him a bright new collar before his antlers start growing out. We will really kind of kick off this week a new antler season because they're beginning to show. And we're going to show you what it looks like when they very first start out. Okay, I think I see a deer laying way off up there. Well, this is very cool. We have a yard full of deer this evening. I'm talking a yard full. They're probably going to run. I'll open the doors, going to scare them a little bit. They might settle down. I haven't actually been seeing deer. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. I actually haven't been seeing deer in the yard. A couple of them were laying down when I looked out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A yard full of deer. You know, they're out here eating the fresh grass. And like I said, I have not been seeing that at all here lately. And it's so nice to look out here and see them. It's a windy day. The wind's blowing from the north. So this side of the lake is pretty well protected. We're looking south as we're looking out over that. You see the mountain over there is coming alive. See all the green on that mountain over there, and that's spectacular. I mean, it is coming alive. In the next 2 or 3 or 4 days, that's going to completely be green over there. Now, not all the trees will be leafed out, but many of them will. We're just getting buds on the ones here in the yard, these big old oaks. They're going to come on out here in the next few days also. And we had, oh, where is he? Did you hear that gobble? He's right here, somebody. Oh, there he is right there. There he is right there. You see him on the other side of the satellite dish? Oh, 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 oh. See him gobble? Look at that. Oh, how spectacular is that? How spectacular is that? Looky there. Oh my goodness. He says, where is that girl? Where is that girl? I can't believe he hasn't found a girl and brought him up here with him. When they gobble in the evening like this, they go along gobbling, trying to gather hens. They want hens to come and roost in the same trees they do, or trees right close by. And that way when they get down in the morning and the breeding starts, they've already got the girls with them. Kind of like hanging out at the bar for some guys, I guess. I don't know. But, Lord, I apologize for that. Look at him, though. He's an old turkey. He's so big, giant, I wouldn't shoot him for nothing. He's going to walk on around. No, Jimmy, it's not a very good call. Out of practice, haven't been in the woods. Need to practice some. There he is right through there. Actually, I took those slats off of the railing, so when I'm in the hot tub, I got a good, real pretty view of the lake. I'm gonna scare him. He's getting scared now. He's not really scared of me. He's just catching this movement out of the corner of his eye, and he's leaving. But my babies, the deer, at least staying a little while. They're kind of working their way around. They should be feeding on the yard quite a bit more. I've not yet turned my sprinkler system on, but I'm going to be doing that. I intended to do it today. I just ran out of time. The last 2 nights I worked until after 3 o'clock in the morning. Told Chris I wasn't going to do that tonight. I'm going to go to bed a little early after we watch OU softball and eat dinner. I'm not going to work tonight. That's what I told her. She said, you told me that last night. I did tell her that last night, but I don't know what happened. That's beautiful, though. What a great, great situation that is right there. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it.